Alabama ends Georgia's 33-game home win streak, and Oregon and Dan Lanning send James Franklin to 4-21 against top 10 opponents. Let's talk takeaways from tonight's games. Starting with Oregon, this was a bit of an ugly game at times against Penn State on the road in an extremely tough environment with a young quarterback making his first true road start. Things took a little while to get going for both teams. We entered the half 3-3, but Oregon caught fire and fought off the late comeback, largely because of Dante Moore. Fantastic game for a young QB starting in his first road game in a crazy tough environment. Fantastic performance. He's going to be really good. On the other end, this is a massive disappointment for Penn State fans. This was supposed to be the year you didn't come up short in top 10 matchups, where you could beat teams like Oregon and Ohio State. And once again, the mistakes cost you. An interception from Drew Aller ends your final drive before it even gets going. And it was just an ugly night from Aller to begin with. And James Franklin now has to answer for a 4-21 record against top 10 teams. On to Alabama, Georgia, and maybe we rode off the Tide a little bit too soon, or maybe they just have some magic spell over Kirby Smart that he cannot possibly beat them in regular season games, no matter how good his teams are. Ty Simpson, fantastic in this one. Another quarterback who, while not as young as Dante Moore, is in his first year as a starter, and in a very tough road environment, he shined. On the Georgia end of things, obviously you've got the Kirby Smart narrative with his inability to beat Alabama in regular season games, but this game also really mirrors last year's regular season loss to Alabama in a way that's got to be frustrating in its own way. You enter the half trailing, rally to make it close, and come up just short, but this time because of a ridiculous penalty. What was Ellis Robinson thinking? The opportunity to get the stop was right there, and he just jumps on the pile way too late.